back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a DIY dip kit nail tutorial. This is for the brand Serendipity and I have used it in the past. I love it because it's easy to apply, no LED or UV light needed. This is in the color French Tip, More, and 3 Wishes. So we will be doing the white today. Let's get started. And like I told you guys, this does come with the French Tip color, the More, which is kind of like a pinkish, and the 3 Wishes. It's a glittered powder, and it comes with a buffer. You will need a nail filer if you are wanting to shape your nails, because it does not come with the kit. But then of course we get the Prime Bond, the Instant Activator, and the Finish Gloss. Alright guys, so I have already filed my nails to the shape I want them to be in, but the first step for this is going to be to remove the shine from your nail by using the buffer, and that's just kind of what I'm doing now. I do want to say that I am in no way a nail professional or nail technician. This is just something I like to do at home for myself. I prefer to do my nails at home. One, because nail salons tend to get expensive after a while of continuously doing your nails. And 2, I just feel much more safer at home knowing what it is that I have and what it is that I use to do my own nails. All right guys, so to start off, we're gonna start off by using our Prime Bond. We're gonna apply a coat on the nail, and make sure you don't get this on your skin. And I do want to say, if you're worried about smell, this does have a quite strong smell like glue, but it is tolerable. It's not as bad. So you apply it, and as soon as you apply it, you dip your nail in the powder and just remove the excess. Again, apply 1 coat. Make sure you get all the nail, avoid the skin, and just dip it right in. And you just do that for every finger for about 3 to 4 times. And then that way it's going to give you your color on the darker rather than lighter side. This is why it's very important to buff it out, so that you make sure all of this does stick properly onto your nail. And you're gonna do this for, like I said, 3 or 4 times on every finger on each hand. And like I said, this doesn't come with a brush, but I did buy this. It's an e.l.f. brush for $1. And you can use it to remove the excess product. So I'm gonna be doing the second. And this does turn out so much better when we push our cuticles back, just so that you can get that whole entire nail bed. My brush has a little bit of a and I'm gonna be doing my third coat. I do want to apologize, you guys, for the noise in the background. There is construction going around my neighborhood, and it gets a little bit loud sometimes, so I apologize for that. But this is my third coat. The instructions do call for about 3 to 4 coats. I honestly don't like them too thick, so I do only 3 coats, and I feel like the 3 coats is good enough for where you have good color. So yeah, that's just my personal thought. I just like it better with 3 coats. And what I do when it looks like that, I tend to add a little more just so that it sticks better. Sometimes you use a brush and it has more on one stroke, and then by the time you do the other half, there's already less product. Oh, and there you go. And like I said, this is the third coat. So I'm not gonna do my right hand on the video just because it takes much longer for me and I don't wanna run the video for so long. But I'll go ahead and do my right hand and I'll come back to show you guys once it's been applied on my right hand. Since the holidays are around, I do want to give it a little bit of a pop. So I'm going to be using my 3 Wishes color, which is the glitter. And you do the same exact as you would for the regular color. Pretty that is. Apply my instant activator, and once applied, I'm gonna let it dry for about 2 minutes. And you want to cover the whole nail completely. I want to say that I think this is what gives it that nice thick texture. I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to make sure I apply it all well on my nail. So we apply this, and we let it dry for about 2 minutes. So after activating it with the activator, which is the step number 2, you want to go ahead and take your nail file and just file everything, like the edges and your shape. And you want to go ahead and also buffer the top surface. And you're going to do that with all of your nails, especially if you got it kind of like on the edges. You want to be able to take that off and buffer it out. I'm going to do that for every single finger on both hands. And you see how I kind of had to overlay another bit on this side because it wasn't grabbing much of the powder. So with that, I'm going to use my buffer. I'm going to use my buffer, and it's going to smoothen it out so where you can't see that line anymore. But go ahead and buffer and file all of your nails down. Now we're going to add a second coat of the instant activator after washing your hands, and make sure you get everything very well. And make sure once you add this activator, you let it dry for 2 minutes, because after this, we're gonna be adding our gloss, which is the third step, the finish gloss. So once after the 2 minutes pass, go ahead and add your finished gloss. Before I forget, guys, I do want to mention that you do want to make sure that your activator is fully dried before applying your gloss. If not, that can cause for your brush to dry out. And just make sure you get the whole entire nail. Now I'm gonna add, after 15 seconds, another coat of the finished gloss. And for this one, you wanna do it in a much slower but gentle, because that can affect the gloss of your overall nail. And there you have it. Just let it dry. And once you've let it dry for about 2 minutes, just go ahead and apply some oil to your cuticle and massage it around. And there you have it, guys. Some nails at home with Serendipity nail set.